Hello and welcome to Drinking with Goosebumps Special Edition.
Special edition, special edition, special edition, new edition. New
edition.
Kids on the block.
This is special edition book number 1111111.
Chapter 11111.
Technically story 1111.
Because we're only reading the first story in this special edition.
Tales to give you goosebumps. 10 spooky stories. Reader beware, you're in for 10 scares.
You don't really need to read the back because we're only talking about one story.
From an evil babysitter to a remote control that can control more than just the television set.
You don't really need to read the back because we're only talking about one story.
To a teacher who's obsessed with snakes.
You don't really need to read the back because we're only talking about one story.
Here are 10 creepy, spooky stories guaranteed to give you goosebumps all night long.
As you may know, there were several Goosebumps short story anthologies, and this one, which is just titled Tales to Give You Goosebumps, was the first one. Do either of you guys know the name of the Goosebumps skeletal mascot? If you could tell me properly his name, I'll give you a $50 bill.
I'm gonna take a stab at it.
I would love you to.
George. It's George Skeleton.
Sean Skeleton.
Curly.
Oh, fuck, I actually did know that.
More of interest for us is that several episodes of the TV show were pulled from this book specifically. So we're going to talk about the first story from this book, which is titled
The House of Ill Repute.
So we're going to discuss the first story in this book, which is titled
The House of No Return.
That's right, Bob. And then we're going to watch the episode based on it, which is titled
The House of No Return.
All right. When you do this, I'm going to be I love butt sex.
Who doesn't? Because, you know, if God was a city planner, why would he put a playground next to a sewage treatment center?
I love butt sex.
How long has he been in there?
Exactly 10 minutes and 31 seconds.
The story is about a group of kids who have like a scare
These
club.
kids are assholes.
These are the worst characters.
The one kid, like, kind of has a conscience. He's like, man, we're fucked up for doing this, but it'll be totally worth it.
There's a supposedly haunted house in their town. Maybe it's your town.
Is it your town or my town?
His
your
town.
or my town?
Who knows?
Bob's town or Jason's town?
Am I an anamorph?
You might be.
I
You
can't
could
tell-
be-
I can't tell you whose town it's in.
You know what? It could be Zoltar. Whatever.
Zoltan.
Anyway, it's Robbie, Lori, and Nathan.
And they have a horror club or something? A scare club?
Danger Incorporated is now in session. Oh, we need a new member.
We haven't had a new member since you started this stupid organization.
Basically, they're trying to find more people to join their club, and the initiation, which, by the way, none of them have done, and they flat out say,
Have you done it?
Done what?
Stayed in there for 1 hour.
Well, no, but
Well, we don't have to.
but if you want to prove that you can be part of the Danger Club, you gotta go stay in this haunted house for an hour. So they start with, was it Chris? No.
Some random
No,
kid.
some kid.
They're like, go into the haunted house for an hour. Kid comes screaming out after 10
Yeah,
minutes.
something touched my face. Like, oh no, we really had hope. And they even refer to they need to find their next victim. Again,
They're
these-
like, we can't have just 3 people in this club.
these 3 kids are assholes, and they're probably gonna only be each other's friends. They're like, well, you know, there's this new kid, Chris, who's like got no friends and he's very timid.
Let's try to
Let's
convince
scare him.
Let's try to convince him to join the Danger Club. So they approach him and they're like, all right, man, you just got to go in this haunted house, this spooky house for an hour, and you'll be in our cool club.
No, I don't want to. I go to scary movies and hide during the scary parts, which why the fuck would you go to a scary
He's
movie?
honest throughout the entire
Yep.
thing, which I think is awesome. He's like, no, fuck no, I don't like being scared. I'm not doing this.
So go on in, Chris, and then you can be our new member. I don't think so.
Come on, we'll be right out here.
So instead, they trick him by inviting him out trick-or-treating with them. It's almost Halloween at the time they first try and get him. Now it's Halloween. They're like, do you want to go trick-or-treating with us?
Now!
The 2 boys from the Danger Club grab him, drag him into the house,
They
throw
shove
him
him in the house, and
close
then
the door, thinking he'll just run right back out, knowing he doesn't like it.
And they wait their hour, and like they're
10 minutes pass, 20 minutes pass, another 10 minutes,
And they're
another
like,
10
wow,
minutes.
he's been in there for a while.
He's doing it. He's a boss, and they're like, they count down the
makes-
final 30 seconds.
He makes the hour. Then he
doesn't
does
count.
another 10 minutes. They're like, oh, is he just showing off at this point? Another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes.
Well, we better go find him.
3, 2, 1. Let's go get him.
So they go in the house. Bam! Door closes behind him. What the fuck?
2 glowing gray ghosts with red eyes appear.
My children,
Welcome.
to the house of no return.
Have you seen our friend Chris? Oh, yeah. He left here through the back door about an hour ago. What? Yeah, he made a deal with us. He said if we let him go and wait an hour, 3 more kids will show up. And here you are.
We didn't want him to leave, did we?
Oh no, we wanted him to stay. We love children.
But he made a deal with us.
A deal?
He promised that if we let him go, 3 children would take his place.
3 for 1 trade.
Dark ending.
And they're stuck. That was the short story.
But
Like,
it's not even a dark ending because it's
Not even a twist ending.
It's so deserved because
Oh, these kids had it
these 3
coming.
kids in the Danger Club are just terrible shits. Anything you guys want to see in the episode of this? There's like a lot of story here.
I'm curious how they're going to drag that short story into 20 minutes.
I just
Goosebumps will find a way.
No, I know.
Canada will
Just
find
much
a
like
way.
life, they'll find a way.
I have to admit, he's got guts.
Guts. Dun-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Just 1 hour. If you can make it for 1 hour, you're in.
If you make it for 1 hour is what my wife asked me to do.
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't know if I've done that.
I tapped out
Combined.
after one minute.
Have you done it?
Done what?
Butt stuff.
Jinx, you owe me an eyebrow.
Is there any new business? You mean there's no new business?
I just businessed in your mom's bathroom.
I'm a chicken, la-di-da.
Does anyone in this family know what a chicken actually looks like? Oh, that was the worst bat effect ever.
That it does. It even looks like it's just on a string going.
Hey, Chris has got a long time to go, alright? A long time.
Yeah, just like your virginity. Goofy looking Eminem wannabe motherfucker.
That's the goosebumps.
The blatant spotlight.
What are you gonna do to us?
Butt stuff. Well, that was the episode of The House of No Return, which I don't know how you guys feel, but actually was a pretty decent episode.
It was. It was definitely one of the poorest acted episodes.
Oh, that is true.
But they did a really good job of like
Extending.
and accentuating how shitty the 3
Kids
I'd
were.
call them protagonists, but I'd argue antagonists
No.
are in this book.
Jason, why don't you rate the episode? Or the book? Or the short
Short
story?
All right, I would probably give this. I'd give it a 10 because it was a nice story where your protagonists are actually assholes, which we never really see much in Goosebumps, and they get what's coming toward them at the end.
Yeah.
And of course, it's a short story, so you're in and out. So there's really no fat to complain about in this.
Yeah, I agree. You know, you gotta give the asterisk of it's a short story, but I'd give it a 10 too because yeah, Marina's like, God, these kids suck. And then the whole like, he's been in there so long, and you find out the deal, and he's like, oh, he snuck out the back an hour ago. He told us 3 kids, he'd trade us, 3 for 1.
That's a great ending.
Oh, that's probably one of the best endings.
It's a great
story.
little twist ending. Yeah,
8.5. I really enjoyed it.
we could have had a perfect 10.
No. George Washington was already president.
Well, you don't have to be that brave. just have to do one thing. What's that?
Butt stuff. All right, well, I guess that's it for the House of No Return.
No refund.
No refunds?
Join us sometime in the future when we'll take on another short story and episode from this.
Guys, you know what we never did this episode?
What?
We never did a random shot.
No, I guess we didn't.
Oh, weird.
Well, see you next time.